focus on the task, not the time. See, what happens is a lot of people focus on the time. Oh, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 21 years old. What? See, the problem I have with that is, what if you aren't a millionaire by the time you're 21 years old? Now, do you become discouraged? And do you lose focus and stop what you were doing, the momentum that you had that could make you a 21-year-old? See, the main thing is whatever the goal is, whatever your goal is, it's the work that goes behind it. So focus on the task, not the time. Here's an example. I remember when we first started doing the Funny Barbershop videos in 2015. We started doing them in, I think, like May or June. And I said, I want to get a video that has 1 million views. I want to get 1 million views. That was the goal. I want 1 million views. I want 1 million views. And I said, I'm not going to focus on how long it's going to take me those 1 million views. I'm going to focus on the task. The task is to get to the 1 million views. Now, how can I get to these 1 million views? I have to do the work. And the work consisted of shooting videos daily, coming home, editing the videos, and adding music to the videos, just doing all that stuff, then posting the videos, because especially back then, we were posting at least 5 videos a week. So I said, if I post 5 videos a week, the numbers will eventually go up and people will start to like it. And I didn't have the goal was to get 1 million views, but I didn't have a time. I wasn't focused on time or how long it took, because it might have taken me 5 years. But I said, if I put in the work, it's going to happen. So I'm doing the videos and I'm shooting, I'm editing every night. So especially back then, we were putting up 5 videos a week. You can look at the numbers. You can look back if you don't believe me. And I say, Garrett, just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep shooting the videos. Keep coming home editing. Look, you're not even going to go out with your girl. Oh, then, yeah, I did have a girl, but we didn't go out much because she was a homebody. And I was like, I have to put in the work because the goal is 1 million views on a video. So I'm going to put in this work every single night. So when you put in the work daily, the results will come. But if I were to say, hey, Garrett, I want 1 million views in 2 months. And in 2 months, I wasn't getting 1 million views on the video. Like I said, I kept putting in the work. Kept putting in the work. And then now the videos, the views are starting to go up. More people starting to like it. I'm like, oh, shucks, man, this is good. Next thing you know, after 3-4 months, I'm getting 10,000 people to watch the videos. Some, not even that much, probably 6,000 or 7,000 people to watch the videos. And I'm getting happy. But I knew the momentum was going. And you never know how you're going to get to your goal. I had a guy by the name of, in December, a guy by the name of Kevin. Some of y'all may know him as Kevin on stage. I know him as Kevin Fredericks. He told me to enter a competition with All Def Digital for a competition where people that don't have a big social media following be part of the program. Be part of this contest. So, see if you're the winner of the contest. They're going to run the contest for 6 or 7 weeks. I entered the video. So I said, let me take that video. It did so well on there. Let me put it on my YouTube page. Next thing you know, December, it took off. It's the video y'all see. It's my #1 video now. I think it's at like 16 million views. It took off in December. Now, remember, I'm working hard from June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It took 7 months. I'm talking about 7 months of every night creating content or editing content, shooting daily in the barbershop. And 7 months to me almost was kind of quick. Now, I wasn't focused on the time. I was focused on the task. And that's what people do. It might be something that you wanted to do. You want to, like I said, become a millionaire. And then after you go ahead and try something, and after 4 or 5 tries, if you don't like the way you thought it was going to happen, then you quit. You might want to grow your YouTube subscribers, your YouTube page. You post 4 or 5 videos, they don't get the views that you thought you should have, then you quit. If you would have practiced every day and focused, you can get to that 1 million views. You can get to the number of subscribers that you want. But what you do is keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the work. Focus on the task, not the time. The task is you want $1 million. That means you have to put in work like you want to be a millionaire. And it might not happen in a year or 2. It might take 10 years. But as long as you keep putting in the work, it's going to happen. Don't worry about the time. The late, great Kobe Bryant, he got his ring, the second or third year, I think? But what Kobe wanted to do, what Kobe was doing is waking up at 5:30 every morning, working out, going to the gym. Finally, that championship came after 2 or 3 years in the league. It doesn't happen overnight. Samuel Jackson, a lot of y'all know Samuel Jackson. What the hell? Get them snakes off my damn plane. Samuel Jackson was acting in his 20s. He didn't get his break until his 40s. He did little movies here and there, but he didn't get his big break until he was in his 40s. That's 20 years. That's 20 years of acting. Nonstop since 20. He even went to college for acting. Took him that long to get his big break. So focus on the task. Keep putting in the work. Don't worry about the time. I promise you that it's going to come. It's going to happen. Throw the time out the window. Time doesn't even matter. Just do the work. Do the work consistently. Stay consistent. Do the work. And your goal, you will achieve your goal. You will achieve. Do the work. Don't get frustrated, because I know it's easy to throw in the towel after it doesn't work a couple times. Even if you're an inspiring barber on here and you cut a couple people's hair and you mess up 4 or 5 people's hair, no, I don't want to be a barber no more. No, thank you. No, I don't want to cut hair anymore. Do you know that you could become a millionaire off of being a barber? Because what happens, cut people's hair, keep continuing. Then next thing you know, you're going to find other things. You might start off being a barber, then next thing you know, you're going to do like I did, have your own products or whatever it is. Open a chain of barbershops. Open a chain of just whatever. Open a chain of beauty supply stores. You might do that, and that can make you a millionaire from being a barber. But what happens is, if you would have stopped at the beginning after those 4 or 5 haircuts, and you were worried about the time of how good it took you to get, you wouldn't have become a millionaire. So don't worry about the time. Focus on the task. Do the work. Continue to do the work, and I promise the results will come. I love y'all, Barbara Luther King.